Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Lovin Riyadh show. I'm your host, Sarah, and today is the second day of June, the month June. Anyways, today we'll be covering some interesting topics. We've got where to celebrate Eid Al-Adha 2025 in Riyadh, and Saudi launches high-speed drone medicine deliveries for Hajj. Also, stay tuned for a special something in between. Okay. Starting off with where to celebrate Eid Al-Adha in Riyadh. This can go for if you're a citizen. No, not a citizen. What do you call it? If you're a resident? Do they call them? Yeah, I think. No. Anyways, if you're an expat or if if you're Saudi anyways, this can go for everyone, basically. So, Eid is just around the corner. It's, I think, maybe the beginning of next week or the end of this week, but it's nice to have a schedule prior to Eid. Besides the things that you might do with your family in the morning of Eid, especially Eid Al-Adha, there's a lot of meat happening, and after like the barbecues and the family catch-ups and all that, there are some things that we're gonna suggest for you to do. It's nice. Anyways, if you want to feel the soul of Riyadh, how about you take a quick half-day tour through the city's cultural gym, kicking it off with Dir'iyya Souk, and no, not Dir'iyya, Dir'a Souk, a traditional market full of vibes, spices, and heritage, and all you can ask for. Then you can head to Al-Masmak Fort. If you haven't been there, it's actually a pretty cool place to go to explore like the history of Riyadh, and mainly Riyadh, I believe. These iconic sites where King Abdulaziz began the unifunction journey back in 1902. And this is actually one of the best Eid activities on Platinum list, and it's easy to see why. Secondly, you can go to Boulevard City. I think a lot of people are already going to Boulevard City because it's such an obvious choice. And other than that, which is cooler than already going to Boulevard City and how many activities and restaurants that you can find there will be fireworks and a drone show lighting up the sky every single night of Eid at exactly 9 p.m. So don't miss out on that. Also, there are live performances, cafes, and shopping from 4 p.m. up until 2 a.m. in the morning. So if Boulevard City isn't on your list already, what are you doing? Okay, take a drive to Ushaigur Heritage Village. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right in English, but it's Ushaiger Heritage Village. It's a nice getaway, like just a bit outside of Riyadh, but that's fine. You already have a holiday from work and stuff. So step into a Najd with mud brick homes, ancient mosques, that's like plural, and an antique treasures you won't find anywhere else. And of course, you have to wrap up your day with a traditional lunch that hits the spot. Yes, please. Okay. Or you can go to one of the most lively places in Riyadh, other than Boulevard City and Boulevard World, which is You Walk Riyadh. And I think, I'm not going to say what I was going to say. I'm just going to say You Walk Riyadh. If you're looking for like a vibe, but still a bit chill, you can go to the movies, or you can just walk around, try and finish up your 10,000 steps and you walk. Yeah, it's called You Walk for you to walk. Anyways, Other than walking, there are top tier restaurants, cafes, and people there are usually pretty chill. I don't think lots of people are gonna hit the U Walk. Maybe mainly you're gonna find people in other places, or you can even hit the Roshan front. You can go do all these kind of things. I have a favorite in this list, which is heading to the edge of the world or Wadi Hanifa or Lake Park. And hear me out on this one. When you in Eid, I think it's the best time to catch up with family. But if you're an expat and you don't have much friends and families here, families, what? If you don't have much friends and family here, you can always hang out in these places or even in a park, because usually the family vibes are very alive during these times of year, especially Al-Eid and stuff. So you can go there and picnic. You can have a picnic with your friends if you have friends. If you don't, you can just chill by yourself, especially in Lake Park. I don't know if you're like me, but when I see any entity of water, it kind of makes me feel, whoa, wow. And I think that's the thing you want to feel this Eid. And you have to keep in mind that Eid in Riyadh always hits different when you plan it right. So this list, you can find it on our website, Lovin Riyadh. Save it, and it might give you some inspiration during your Eid holidays. Have you ever wondered what happens when the bold flavors of Oriental and Chinese cuisine meet the delicate precision of Japanese technique? Well, wonder no more, because I'm introducing to you Shanghai Me, where cultures collide in the most delicious way. Imagine you're surrounded by warm lighting, smooth jazz, or deep house playing in the background, friends laughing over clicking glasses, and in front of you, a dish that looks like art and tastes like art. At Shanghai Me, it's not just about food. It's a celebration of good music, unforgettable gatherings, and of course, the finest ingredients crafted with soul. I'm talking hand-rolled dim sum, perfectly balanced sauces, that umami hit that lingers just long enough to make you crave more. It's a place where every bite tells a story of harmony, respect, and cultural fusion. So if you're craving something extraordinary, where East meets excellence, you need to head to Shanghai Me. Trust me, your palate will thank you later. After this delicious part of the episode, we're back to our second topic, which is Saudi launches high-speed drone medicine deliveries for Hajj. In groundbreaking leap of healthcare innovation, Saudi Arabia is set to roll out drone-powered medicine delivery during this year's Hajj. And this move, hailed as a major milestone in the kingdom's digital health transformation under Vision 2030. While speaking to Arab News, Health Minister Fahad Al-Jalajil revealed that the cutting-edge service is the result of 2 years of intensive research, testing, and field trials. Medicine will be delivered in just 6 minutes. Can you believe that? Wow. This advanced technology will enable us to deliver critical medicine during Hajj in just 6 minutes, a dramatic improvement from the usual 90-minute delivery time by road, Al-Jalajil explained. The drones are designed to bypass the usual logistical nightmares of dense crowds and heavy traffic in the holy sites, where over 1.25 million pilgrims are expected to gather from June 4 up until June 9th for the annual pilgrimage. To ensure medicine integrity, each drone is equipped with a precision cooling system and has been religiously tested to withstand the scorching summer temperatures of the holy sites, or Saudi Arabia in general. Trials also included detailed assessments of drone performance during takeoff, landing, and high heat exposure. Vision 2030 is in action. How cool is that? That's some cool news. Inshallah, we're set to see more cool innovations in medicine and everything in Saudi Arabia. Anyways, that is it for today, you guys. Hope you enjoyed our little special segment and hope you enjoyed our topics of the day. And if you get to experience one of the lists that we added in our first topic of the day, please let us know down in the comments. Inshallah, we'll catch you again next time. Bye-bye.